A strong and well-conditioned core is essential to any fitness regime. Doesn't matter what you do, core is essential. I'm not talking about abs, I'm talking about the muscles that are deep and underneath. They help with posture, stability, and alignment. If those guys aren't working properly, then you're at risk of injuries, your form is not going to be as good as it can be, and you're just jeopardizing your entire routine. So, set a timer for 5 minutes, because this is what I'm going to call my quick 5-minute essential core routine. Do it daily, it will help, I promise.
Okay, so the first exercise is the toe taps. What we're doing here is we're setting the lower back quite flat on the ground. We've got slightly above 90 degrees at the hip, slightly above 90 at the knee, and then what we're doing while keeping the abs completely retracted is just gently tapping the floor. We're not going for speed here, we're going for control and precision. At the same time, you want to make sure that your head is flat, relax the arms by your side, and then you just want to keep going for a minute. I know I've got good posture when I've got that slight shake to my body, which you can probably hear in my voice. So I go for a minute with this. If you're finding that you're breaking form by doing something like this, stop for a second, reset, and then resume, okay? So I'd rather you reset several times throughout your minute than do these with incorrect form. When it comes to core work, form is everything. Coming up to a minute now, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to switch to the next exercise, which is a low plank. Arms on the ground, up on the toes. Now with this one, keep the head up, try to round out the chest, flatten out the lower back, and I think about pulling with my fingers and toes. Again, I know I've got the right shape when my body reaches that little bit of a shake, okay? Again, if you find yourself dropping, stop, reset the exercise, and then start again. You're gonna hear me say that too many times in this very short video. To round out the chest, flatten the lower back, pushing against fingers and toes. If you're finding to begin with that 1 minute is quite a struggle with these exercises, completely fine. Take the rest you need and then just try to improve it next time. It's really not that too big a deal. All right, coming up to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch over to the side plank of this. So up on the elbow and the feet. And then what we're thinking of is pulling up from the hip. So keep this tucked in. Again, if you feel yourself dropping too much, reset it and give it a shake. Up again. So really think, belly button towards the spine. Try to keep the lower back quite flat. And 3, 2, 1, we switch sides. Exact same process. Up on the elbows, think about pulling up through the hip, keeping the belly button sucked in. If you find yourself dropping, just reset it. Shaking's good. And I guess if you're going to record a tutorial doing core, you're going to have to bear in mind that your voice might become a little bit shaky. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and down. The next exercise we're going to do, leg lifts. You set yourself similar to how you would for your toe taps, except the legs are coming completely up. And then what we're going to do, while keeping the lower back flat, legs come down, nearly touch the ground, and then come up. Again, we're not going for speed in this one, it's going for control while maintaining this. So what people tend to do is as the legs come down, the lower back will lift. We want to really suck down and avoid that happening. Also, don't bring your feet too far back here. So kind of stay in this like mid-range and keep the control. Try to avoid having the head straight. So just relax the head. Nice and controlled. Speaking while doing this one was not a great idea. But you get the point. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing over. Next exercise. We're coming up onto, I call this one a high plank. Same sort of principles with the low plank. You want to round out the shoulders, flatten out the lower back, then I tend to lean forward slightly so that my shoulders are over the wrists. And then try to keep that head extended. Whew. Again, don't be too like down on yourself if you're not getting 1 minute of these easily. You gotta start somewhere. If you're a more advanced athlete, my recommendation is sticking with these basic skills, but really being super pedantic about form. Even when I'm in peak condition, these still make me shake. All right, we've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax out there. That's your 5 minutes. Do that daily if you can. 5 days is also reasonable. And then again, so focus is on form, focus is on alignment. Shaking is good, shaking is normal. Enjoy.